Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading for Thursday, what is today's date? Thursday the 5th of August 2021. And today I am working with the gorgeous and amazing, I never know how to say it, Ethereal Visions tarot deck. Let me show you the box that you can see. The font is also not a good one. Ethereal Visions tarot deck is the one that I am working with today. I have shuffled and I have laid out 3 cards on the table here. Let's get into it and see what is the energies of the day. What do we need to know and be aware of for today? Okay, and I have the urge to turn them all over before I start reading them. We're doing it a little differently today. We're going spur of the moment, if I can even pick up the cards. Okay, see how gorgeous these cards are. It's got this gold foiling throughout, so you're going to see shadows and you're going to see movement, but they really are absolutely stunning. Okay, so now that I look at all 3 cards as they laid out on the table here, I really want to say to you there's a heavy energy, okay? And I do think, thinking back to, the readings we've had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week, there's definitely a heaviness. There's definitely a bit of, I'm going to call it a bit of stress and tension in the air. So we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the 2 of Swords, and we've got the 4 of Cups. Every single one of these are cards that have quite a heavy energy about them. 10 of Wands, you can see that he's been out all day, he's been working, he's been collecting sticks, he's carrying it on his back, he's on his own, he's got nobody with him. You can see he's come a long way. There's the pathway that he's been walking on, and he's still got a ways to go. So he's feeling very overburdened, he's feeling very like this is hard, this is difficult, and he's tired, he's all exhausted, grumpy, hungry, hangry as they say. He's got all of those kind of energies going on, but he's not giving up. Then with the 2 of Swords, so she's sitting cross-legged. She's also got her arms crossed across her chest. She's blindfolded. So as much as she's sitting with her shoulders back and her head held high, her body language is very much in a defensive mode. So here we have this overburdened, exhausted energy, and here we have defensive, but also not really wanting to look at the truth, okay? And here with the 4 of Cups, we've got somebody who's now chosen to sit under a beautiful tree. He's got his eyes closed, okay? He's got 3 cups in front of him, and then there's this cup that's coming in with like wings attached to it. He's got his eyes closed. He's sitting in a, I'm going to call it a meditative pose. But what it actually is, it's like He's so used to the abundance that's available to him that he doesn't get excited when anything new comes along. So, friends, for today, Thursday, the 5th of August, 2021, the message that's coming through quite loud and clearly here is things are really, really tough for every single one of us right now. Things are really difficult. It's not a walk in the park and it's not easy. But what we are doing is we're taking so much for granted, okay? We're so stuck in the fact of the mindset of it's difficult, it's hard, it's tough, I can't cope, and I think if you listen to yourself and if you listen to the conversations that you have with so many other people, you're going to hear those words often. You're going to hear those words of, I can't, I'm so tired of this, it's hard, it's difficult, struggle. Those kind of words are words that we all are using over and over and over again. And the more we say the words, the more we become that situation, the more we become involved, or the more we become attached to that situation. The 2 of Swords, the key thing that I want to pick up here with this 2 of Swords is the blindfold. If you look at her expression on her face, she's not that miserable. She's not that unhappy. She's incredibly defensive in her body language. She's got her swords at her ready, which means that she can defend herself if she needs to. It means that she can change her situation if she needs to. But the blindfold is the kicker. The blindfold is basically saying that she's choosing voluntarily choosing to not face whatever's coming at her. So, whatever's coming at her in this direction, whoever is approaching her, whatever is approaching her, she's choosing to not see it. It's almost like she's afraid. She's afraid to look because she's afraid to see something. But the truth of the matter is, if she removed the blindfold, she would see that whatever the opportunity, situation, or circumstance that's coming towards her, or person for that matter, is actually somebody really positive and really good. But she's like, it's hard, it's difficult, everybody's out to get me. I'm not going to cope, I'm not going to win, I'm not going to succeed. So I'm just going to be defensive, and I'm just going to threaten and accuse and think that everybody's out to get me, when the truth of the matter is it's not really that. But it's also because we've sort of given up on we've sort of, each one of these cups represents an opportunity. Each one of these cups represents something new that's coming into your life. And because things are changing all the time and things are happening all the time, but because we've had one or two difficult days, because we've had one or two challenges, because there's been a couple of things that haven't been fabulous, we now almost expect everything to be in that same vein. We almost expect everything to be a disaster. So we, even before the cup arrives, even before it lands in the opening, even before it lands in that space, we immediately judge it in a negative sense because we're not looking, because our eyes are closed. So out of our three cards, eyes closed, his eyes are almost closed, but out of total exhaustion and total overburdenedness. Whereas here, it's a voluntary thing. It's like, I just don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to look at it. So today, friends, it is Thursday. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the weekend. And for those of us here in South Africa, it's a long weekend. No, it's not. Or is it? I think it is. I think Monday's a public holiday. It's a long weekend. We'll have to check on that. So that means that you will have an opportunity to exhale and to breathe and to just regather yourself and to reevaluate your situation and your circumstances. So Spirit is saying to us today, recognize it's tough. Recognize the path that you've walked all this way. It's been a long, hard, and difficult road. You are so close to the end. You are so close to success and happiness. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to face your fears. You have to remove the blindfold. You have to open up your body language and be more receptive and be more open to new, happy, positive situations and circumstances that are coming through. Open your eyes and don't paint everything with the same brush. Today is not a day to do that. Today is not a day to just think that same old, that everything's going to be, the same way it always has been. We need to be a little bit more open and honest. We need to be a little bit more, almost, I'm going to say excited, okay, about opportunities and situations that are coming through for you. Don't just expect everything to be bad. Don't expect everything to be a challenge, because if you do, then guess what? The universe is going to give you exactly that. But if you're open to new, if you're open to exciting, if you're open to passionate, if you're open to wonderful, then wonderful can happen. But when you're closed off, it can't happen. So consider that a lecture, hey? Gosh, that was quite a toughie today, and it's interesting the way that Spirit made it all work. Spirit always have it under control, and the tarot just gives us short, sweet, simple truth to the core of what it is that we need to be focusing on. So friends, yes, it's tough, it's hard, but let's just change our mindset. Let's just change the way that we respond to situations and circumstances, and let's be open to new, happy, positive, successful opportunities that are coming your way. As always, friends, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we connect again, take care.